Well, hello everyone and welcome back. It is day 30 and pattern 30. Yay! And this is the last one in our challenge. And it is this nice little petite sunflower. And we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right on it and get started. So you'll need 4 colors. A brown or brownish color for the center. I'm using this rust color. It's actually, I love this yarn. It's terracotta, but it looks like a rust color to me. And I just thought it would make a pretty center. So we're going to start off by chaining 5. And slip stitch into the first chain to form a circle. Chain up 3. That counts as a double crochet. And you're going to put 15 more double crochets into the center of the circle to give you a total of 16. And when we get this finished, I'll be back and we'll move on to round 2. Okay, once you make it all the way around, you're going to slip stitch into the top of your chain 3. It's 1, 2, and 3. To form a circle and fasten off. It is color change time. Okay, and you should have, I'm just adjusting my things around. You should have a nice little circle like that. And you can pull on the beginning tail to close up the center of the circle. Okay, so let me move this one out of my way. Then my next color is Maize. It is a yellow color. It is from Premier Basics. We are going to fasten on. You can start in any stitch. I'm going to do I'm having yarn splitting problems. Slip stitch it to attach. And pull up give yourself a nice loop there. And we're going to do some puff stitches. So we yarn over, go through that same stitch, and pull it up. Yarn over, go through that same stitch, and pull it up. Yarn over, go through that same stitch, and pull it up. Yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain 1. Go to your next stitch and do another puff. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over, pull through all the loops and chain 1. Move on to your next stitch. And do another puff. It's yarn over and pull through a loop 3 times. Yarn over and pull through all of them and chain 1. So you're going to do that all the way around. You should end up with a total of 16 puffs. And I will meet you back when I finish my 16 puffs. Okay, when you make it back around to the other side, you're going to do your chain 1 and slip stitch to the top of the first puff and fasten off. And you should look something like this. Now you can work your ends in at any time. I made sure I worked over top of 2 of my ends on that round. I battled it. Okay, so that is the end of the maize color. My next color is also a Premier Basics color. It is lemon. And on this one, we're going to fasten on with a standing double crochet. We're going to do a bobble stitch, or otherwise known as 4 double crochets together. Now, if you have ever worked with double crochets together, this is my front side. That's the side that was facing me as I was working. And this is the back side. So if you want this texture to show on the front of your flower, then you would turn your work. But if you want it to just be flat on the top, then you leave it right side facing you. So that's just a personal choice of how you want to do it. But it does, it puckers out in the back with all that texture. Okay, so to fasten on with a standing double crochet, you do a slip knot and then wrap around your hook one time. Hold it in place either with this finger or with your thumb, whichever is easier for you. You're going to enter in between the puffs in that chain space. And you're going to pull your yarn through and then go through 2 loops and stop, because we're doing 4 double crochets together. So that's 1, 2, 3. I have 4 loops on my hook. And 4. I now have 5 loops on my hook. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through all 5 loops, and chain 2. Move over to the next space in between the puffs and do 4 double crochets together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through all 5 loops, and chain 2. And you're going to do that all the way around. You should have 16 of these when you're finished. And I will meet you back when I finish mine. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you make it back around to the other side, you will chain 2 and attach to your first bobble. And fasten off, because we're done with the lemon now. Would have liked to have had more of an orangey yellow color, but I don't. So this works. It's still pretty. So now I have 3 ends on the back side that I need to work in, but not yet. So my next color is also a Premier Basics color. It is the color of linen, because I wanted a neutral color background. So we're going to start off with a slip knot. And we're going to yarn over so we can do a standing double crochet. And you can pick any chain 2 space that you want and do a double. Do 3 doubles into that space. Okay. Then you're going to move over to the next space and do 3 triples. That's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and do 3 more triples in that same space. We are forming our corner. That's 2 and 3. Move over to the next chain 2 space and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Move over to the next chain 3 space and do 3 half doubles. That's 1, 2, and 3. Come over to your next chain 2 space and do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. The next chain 2 space is going to be 3 triple crochets. That's 1, 2, yarn splitting, 2, 3, chain 2, and do 3 more triple crochets in the same space. It's 1, 2, and 3. Then our next chain space is 3 doubles. Then 3 half doubles, 3 doubles, 3 triples, chain 2, 3 triples, and then repeat all the way around. So you start with 3 doubles. You move to your next space, it's 3 triples, chain 2, 3 triples. Next chain space is 3 doubles. Next chain space is 3 half doubles. The next chain space is 3 doubles. And then we do another corner with 3 triples, a chain 2, and 3 triples. And I will meet you when I work my way around. Okay, when you make it all the way around, you slip stitch to your starting double crochet. And you can end here, or you could do another round if you wanted more background to it. I'm ending here. If you do decide to do an extra round, you would do all the spaces, all the in-betweens there, would all be double crochets, because we've already squared it up and made it level. So that is our cute little petite sunflower pattern. And it's super, super easy to do, as you just witnessed. And boy, am I glad that this was day 30 and pattern number 30. And I'm all finished with my challenge. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. So if you would like to see any of those other videos in my challenge, if you click on this link right here in the corner, it will more than likely take you to one of the great granny squares that we came up with this month. And I thank you so much for watching.